Hey y'all, how is everyone doing on this Monday night, y'all? Y'all, it feels like Monday. I mean, it feels like a Monday, y'all. We had some rain today, and I was like, oh, I really want to just curl up on the couch, except I was at work and there was no couch. All right, y'all, so we're getting close to the end of the month, and wait, am I backwards? Hold on. Did I not hit it? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me hit it. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Is that better? Okay, now. I double hit it, I guess, y'all. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of the month, and I wanted to do one more project with our club, y'all. So this is June's club. Such a really pretty saying, and I'm gonna do a little nautical themed thing tonight, y'all. I don't know, I'm thinking I might use this is our Eat Sleep Beach Repeat. I was thinking about using just the waves on this, but I don't know yet. We're gonna see about that. Okay, so set these off to the side. When you're hopping on, hit the heart button. Oh, let me fix this too. Sorry, y'all. When you're hopping on, hit the heart button. And tonight's word is club. Club. You guys want to join the club. I'm telling you, it's at the end, and this June club is exclusive. It'll be gone, and then we'll have our July. So if you get signed up now, you'll get the June, and then by about the 10th of July, you'll get the next club. So, and I will show y'all the next club at the end of tonight. So, and don't forget, tonight I'm going to be starting, for every comment that's put in the bucket, I am going to put your name in there. So, you know, if you leave a comment, I'm going to put your name in the bucket. And for every, it's just per person. So if you comment, you know, 50 times on one live, I'm just going to still put your name in one time. I think that's fair, right? Okay, so let's get started, y'all. I'm going to cut this off. This is just a little anchor from the Dollar Tree. Okay, this is a part of their little, you know, summer fun thing. So let me, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to, always trying to share this, and I never get it right. Here we go. Perfect, got it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this painted first, and I'm gonna use, y'all, I got this sign at Hobby Lobby. Y'all, it was regularly $21.99. I got it on clearance for $5.49. Now, it's so cute the way it is, but we're gonna Mod Podge on it, okay? And I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna use yet. This is kind of nautical, okay? I like it, kind of nautical. But then again, I'm liking this as well. And I think that the paste will show up better on this versus this. I don't know. I'm gonna set it back here and think about it. I'll let y'all help me decide. So let's get this painted first. And we're gonna kind of make it look a little rusty. We're gonna attempt to rustify it, y'all. So I'm just gonna use some black chalk paste to begin with, okay? And I think I sanded this side, so let's use it on this side. And I am going to just spray this with a little bit of water, because it is a raw wood surface, and I found that it will do better if I do it that way. So that's what I do. I think I put a little too much, so let's get off a little bit of it. Okay, so let's get this painted, y'all. So what has everyone been up to today? Hey, Tammy. Tammy, did you figure things out? I completely forgot. I was so busy today at work that, I about forgot my head. And it was attached. Did you figure out though what was up? What you were doing? So I'm just painting one layer, hopefully, one coat of this chalk paint, I'm hoping. Because like I said, I'm going to do like a rust on it. Let me pick it up. It's just going to be easiest. I know I'm just going to get messy, but it's just the easiest to do. I want to do all the sides on it. And it doesn't have to have the greatest coat, since I am going to do like the rusting technique on it. I've never done the rusting technique with the cinnamon, but we're going to do it tonight, hopefully. Hey, all of the anchor. Oh, you love the anchor. Yeah, so this is a Dollar Tree anchor. Love the Dollar Tree anchors. I picked this up. I wanted to do something. My spare bathroom is in, it's not beach, it's more lake. It's kind of like a serene lake though. You know, it's like a, I don't know, I have a picture of one little boat in there. So I love the anchor. I do too. They've got some really cute stuff at the Dollar Tree with this anchor stuff. They've done well with the whole nautical theme this year. Okay. Just getting the sides, y'all. And again, this is just, this is Folk Art. No, yeah, Folk Art Rich Black Chalk Paint. And I'm just going to do the one coat because one coat should be plenty. But I do want to make sure I get on the sides. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Alright, so that's all we need in that. It goes well with the short tour. Lord, y'all. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Y'all, my husband, he's something else. He told our son's daycare that, y'all, when Mason was little, he's 20 years old now, but when he was little, Mason decided he needed to say a bad word. Hold on, I'm going to do this. At daycare. And he said the S word. And Jim told them when he picked him up that they were really sorry, that he was really sorry that they're really trying to work on his mom's mouth since she was in the Navy. Y'all, first of all, I was never in the Navy. Second of all, didn't even cuss. Third of all, my husband is cuss-a-later. So when I got there to pick him up the next day, the lady told me that she understood what was happening, and or when I dropped him off, that she understood what was happening, and that they were going to work with Mason and his language, and they understood that I was trying to, you know, get my language under control since I had been in the Navy. Y'all. And my husband was just a series of heart attack. Like, he just didn't even miss a beat with it. That's just, yeah. That's just how it was. Oh, Lord, y'all. Never a dull moment. I'm just telling y'all, never a dull moment. I don't know how many times he's told them it's my birthday at restaurants so that they will start singing very loudly and obnoxiously to me, you know. I had to say something. It was all, yeah. That's all you could come up with, Jim. All right, y'all. So this dries, you know, chalk paint dries really fast. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. Now, let me turn on my iron, y'all. Oh, you know what? Let me grab this sponge. I meant to grab it. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. I meant to grab this sponge because I'm going to use it. Just a regular sponge, y'all. I'm going to use it to, I think I'm going to use it on this. We're going to see. I think it'll work. Okay, so to make it look like it is metal, first of all, I'm going to use some gray paint. Okay. And this is Apple Barrel Timeless Gray. Okay. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of brown. I don't know. We're going to see how this works. Don't know. And I'm going to do a little bit of orange for that rust. I don't know. Let's try it, y'all. Here we go. First, I'm going to do the gray. Okay, and I'm going to use this sponge, and I want it to look like this is metal. Okay, so if you just dab it on here, I've never done this, so I'm just, y'all, we're doing it together. We're doing it together. You know how I do. So like I said, just to make it look like this is an old metal anchor, just taking this gray and dabbing it on here. Okay, so you can see the difference. See, it kind of looks like it's metal, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to do the gray first. And then we're going to come back with some brown and orange. Okay, to give it that that rusty look. And then I'm actually going to put some cinnamon on it to really make it look rusty. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. So now let's just I'm going to take a little bit of the brown. Okay. And I think I'm going to do the rust like on the edges right here. Okay, and then we're going to do that all rusty right there. We're going to do some rust like along the sides. And some up here. I just kind of want some, I don't want it everywhere. I don't want the whole thing to look rusty. But we definitely know the bottom part, you know, the bottoms of stuff's always rusty. Okay. Alright. We'll put just a tad orange in there, y'all. Just a little bit of orange. Just a little bit. Give it that rusty look. So again, the word for tonight is club, because we are using our June club tonight, y'all. Because we're about to the end of the month, and I don't want y'all to miss out on this club. It's so cute. Very pretty. Okay. Okay, so here's what we've got. So kind of looks rusty. Okay. Looks like it's got some rust just coming up on it. Okay. Now I am going to take let me get a little piece of this. I'm going to use my little paper here so that I can get the cinnamon. And this is just the Dollar Tree cinnamon, y'all. And I am going to just sprinkle it on the areas that are wet, that, you know, for the rust. And not only does this make it even look more rusty, but it gives it dimension as well. Okay. All right. This is just the Dollar Tree cinnamon, y'all. Actually, let me see if I can. So, oh, and it smells so good, y'all. So that's what it looks like. Okay, and now I am going to, let's see if I can, if I'm good. Let's see if I can get this back in here. Now, y'all, this is just my crafting cinnamon. I mean, I'm not going to go bake a cake or nothing with it. I'm not going to go upstairs and make Jim some cinnamon muffins, even though he told everybody I was in the Navy, and that's why my son said a bad word. I'm not going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go back and put just a little bit of this brown back in here, just to kind of really make it look rusty. Okay. So, that's what we have. Hold on, I'll show you. Love it. Definitely looks rusty, y'all. Okay? So, let me dry this up. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. I love the smell of cinnamon. I don't know if y'all love it, but I do love the smell of cinnamon. Let's turn this down before I melt everything up down here. Let's give it a dry. And then we'll set it off to the side until we're ready to use it on our project. Okay. Alright, let me get this off me. And again. Because I will get black everywhere. It'll be all over the place. Okay, now I'm going to set this to the side, and we're going to go ahead and Mod Podge on this. Now, what y'all think? Makes me think of Merry Christmas. It does, the cinnamon. Alright, what y'all think? Y'all think this one, it kind of looks like a denim stripe. I don't know if, I wanted to use white chalk paste, so I'm not thinking it's going to show up, but I think it would show up on this one. What do y'all think? I think this one's probably going to be my best bet for it to show up. But I wanted to use my white chalk paste since my frame is white. What y'all think? The blue stripe or the gray stripe? This is basically what it's going to look like. This one? The gray one, Linda? I think the gray one. I think the white's going to show it better on this gray one. I like this, but I don't think the, I want to use the white, and I just don't think it's going to show up. Hey, I like the gray. Hey, Brandy. Okay, I think the gray too. I think it's going to show up better. So, let's get this cut. And I'm just going to Mod Podge this on. Now, again, this is just a frame or a picture from Hobby Lobby, y'all, that I got on clearance. Okay, so let's put that on there, and then I'm just going to put it up in here. Okay. Make sure I get it right. Okay. A little tricky, y'all. A little tricky, but it's okay. A little tricky. But I got it. Hey, Mom. Okay. Then let's do this piece. And then I'll have to cut this one down for it to actually fit together. Okay, so let me get my little, I like to use this little thing, it's much easier to cut. Right here where I cut these. It's just so much easier to use this thing. Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to make it hard on myself. I can't see that other side. Shoo. Blind as a bat, y'all. Okay. What just happened? What just happened? Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to use that at the bottom piece. It's weird. I wonder if my blade is getting dull, y'all. Yep, it is. Something's wrong. Huh. Okay. We cut it, I guess, y'all. We cut it. I'm gonna have to fix that. Not real sure what happened, but it'll be okay. We can use the bottom part of this one. Actually, no, I might have to get another piece. Goodness gracious, y'all. Yeah, I need that whole piece. I'll cut some out of it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Y'all, this is just what happens when you're demonstrating live. It just, things like this happen. It's okay. Just roll with it. Roll with it. All right. There's that piece. I'm good with that. Now, let me see. Yes. Well, y'all, it didn't. It messed it up. Hold on. Let me grab the other piece. Goodness gracious, y'all. Okay, hold on. Hopefully I got one more piece. I think there's 3 that comes in these. Let's hope. I can't believe it did that to it. Y'all, this is just out of my do you make shirts? I do, Lisa. I ink them. Now I don't do them to sell. I do them for my personal self. And I have a Cricut as well. Well. I know it's in here now. I know it is. I know it is. Somewhere in here. There it is. Sorry, y'all. We might have to go with the blue and white too, after all. Y'all, this is craziness. There it is. There we go. Beautiful. I'm just bound and determined to mess this paper up. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. Put the top sheet over the torn one, you'll never see it. I want to cut it off, Mom, because it's going to be down here. I'm just cutting it off. You talking about that tear right there? Yeah, you won't see it because I'm going to cut it off. I just need the bottom part, but the other one, because it tore the wrong way, made it too short sideways. Or not, LOL. Yeah, I'm doing it this way, Mom. I'm actually cutting this off. So I won't need it on there. We're cutting it. We're cutting it. Yeah, see, I'm cutting it off. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay. So let's Mod Podge this on, y'all. And I'm just gonna use my big foam brush for this one. I was talking about the other one. Didn't know it was too. Yes, it was too narrow, Mom. When it folded up on me, it made it too narrow. Okay, so we're just Mod Podging this. Get it up in those cracks, crevices. I don't love foam brushes, they're so flimsy, but it's a pretty big surface. And y'all, have y'all used Mod Podge before? Yeah, why does it stink so bad? Mod Podge stinks. Or is it just me? I just think it stinks something terrible. Horrible. Okay. Let me dry this. Let me dry it. Because I'm going to do my iron method on it, y'all. Okay. So get it dry good. And then when you iron it, when you're adding the heat, it reactivates it. It does stink. Okay, good. I just thought it was good. It stinks bad. Whew. So I like doing this method if at all possible. Sometimes I can't if I'm, working on a smaller area where you can't get the iron in there. But if at all possible I can, I do. I love this technique. It's just easy to me. So you get it dry really well. And I've used the gloss tonight, but it doesn't really matter what you use. It's not going to be seen. I don't put a layer on top of it, so it doesn't really matter. We're almost dry. Okay. So. Okay. There's that piece. Nope. Do I have it wrong side? Nope. It matches up, so I want it to match up perfectly on this. I'm going to take just a little bit of Mod Podge right here just to make sure this stays down good. Okay, so then we take our parchment paper and you just iron it on. Try to go from your middle out. Okay. And again, this just reactivates your Mod Podge and keeps your paper down. It smells horrible. Woo! It smells really bad when you when you get it hot. But then it goes away. I don't know why. Then the smell just goes away. Okay. Turn that off before I forget. And then Gina's down here ready to beat me. Okay. Alrighty, now we are going to, we'll lay this in here just kind of to see, so that I can see where, and again, we're using our club tonight. And I'm going to kind of, how are we going to do this? Let's see. I think I'm going to just do live in the sunshine, swim the sea. I think that's what we're going to do. I'll Google it. Mom. So, we are going to just use the top part and swim in the sea. I may use the little wave right here. I don't know. I'm just going to set that right there for a second and see if I want to use it. And I am going to wax this area up here, y'all. Just a little bit. It's pretty smooth though. Pretty smooth. Okay. And I have already used this 50 million times and fuzzed it a lot, so I'm not going to fuzz it. But I think I'm going to put this in the middle. Let's see. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Alright. So, I'm just going to use the top part of it, y'all. Okay, and again, when you're hopping on, hit the heart button and type in club, and I will send you the information. Hey, Caroline! About our club, y'all. Okay, now I'm using the bright white tonight. I never use bright white, but I feel like I needed to. I think it'll be pretty with this frame. And I'm doing the whole thing in bright white. And I'm not going to do that bottom part, so let me go ahead and do this, because I'll just get to chalking and just chalk right on that. And y'all, next month's club is awesome as well. So, just saying, if you get the club now, you'll get this month's, plus on the 10th, you'll get the awesome new one that I'll show you when I'm finished. Okay, so we'll just take our excess off, y'all. Put it back in our jar. I was about to say my drawer. Don't want to do that. Okay. over there. All right, y'all, so. Hold on. Hold on. We got a little spot that come up. Let's do that again. Let me try it over this side. Hold on. It's kind of wild the way it did. I don't know if I left it on too long or what, but kind of weird. Okay. I think I got it too wet. I got too much paste on it. I pulled a little piece of my paper up. But that's okay. It kind of looks rustic. I'm okay with it. So let me dry this. And show y'all what it looks like. Like I said, it pulled up a little piece of my paper right there. Weird. Okay. Isn't that pretty? It looks real rustic. And like I said, it kind of pulled up my paper right there and a little bit right there, but it's fine. It looks fine. It don't, like I said, it's rustic. That's kind of what I was going after. Okay, so here's what I want to do with this. I'm going to use a piece of this rope. And this is also from the Dollar Tree, y'all. And I'm just going to use a piece just to kind of I just kind of want it to be a little bit of an accent. Just a little accent. And we're going to put this on the blocks, so I think I'll just cut it right here. Okay. I kind of, like I said, I just want that to kind of be a little. All right, so I'm gonna glue this on the back of here. Get another, and y'all, let me tell you, I use the Gorilla Glue glue sticks. They're amazing. Are you making a sailboat? No, I'm just making a little, it's just with an anchor, Caroline. Just an anchor. I made it look like it was rusted. It was just a wood anchor from the Dollar Tree, and I made it look like it was just kind of rusty. Okay, and then let me go ahead and put my, I'm using these Jenga blocks, y'all, for the back, just to kind of give it some height off of the board. I might just use those. I might not need the other one. Okay. And let me glue this back here. Ow. 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 Y'all, it done got all over me. Okay, I thought you were making a sailboat. Now, I do have a sailboat over there, though. But I thought, okay, I'm going to just use this anchor tonight because I wanted to do the cinnamon and make it look rusty. So, that's what I So let's get this down. And y'all, I don't think I'm going to put the, I don't think I'm going to use this, the wave. I think I like the way this is right here. So, what y'all think? Isn't it pretty? Just that simple. And y'all, this is our club for the month. This is our June club. And just that easy, you can make over a sign from the from Hobby Lobby. This was a Hobby Lobby clearance sign. I got it for, it was $21.99. I got it for $5.49. We just Mod Podged on the paper in the back. We made over this anchor from the Dollar Tree, used some Dollar Tree rope, and chalked on our June transfer. So, y'all hit the heart button and type in club. Y'all don't want to miss out on this club this month. I'm just telling you. And let me show you next month's, okay? Let me go ahead and show you July, y'all, because it's pretty awesome. So if you get now, like I said, you will get this month's, and then on the 10th of July, you will get this one. Look at the strawberries. How cute is that? Is that not the cutest, y'all? That's our July transfer, or our July club. I can't wait to do it. So we will do it in just a few days. But anyway, here it is, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I will see y'all tomorrow night about the same time. Bye.